Argentina about 70 million years ago. This environment is indicative of estuarine, tidal flat, or coastal plain environments. The climate in this region is believed to have been seasonal, characterized by alternating dry and humid periods. Estimates indicate that the environment was likely humid, with temperatures fluctuating between 68 degrees Fahrenheit and 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Carnotaurus, a carnivorous abelisaurid. The skull of the Carnotaurus, measuring 23.5 inches in length, exhibited a unique proportion, being shorter and deeper compared to other large carnivorous dinosaurs. Its snout was moderately broad, lacking the tapering characteristic found in more primitive theropods like Ceratosaurus, and the jaws were slightly curved upwards. A notable pair of horns extended obliquely above the eyes, formed from the frontal bones. These horns were thick, cone-shaped, solid internally, somewhat flattened in cross-section, and reached a length of 5.9 inches. Carnotaurus stands out as one of the only known bipedal carnivore featuring a pair of horns on its frontal bone. The exact function of these horns remains somewhat ambiguous, with various theories suggesting they may have been used in combat with rivals or in hunting prey, although they could also have served a role in courtship displays or species recognition. The jaw's elasticity would have enabled Carnotaurus to consume small prey whole. Furthermore, the anterior section of the lower jaw was hinged, allowing for vertical movement. When the jaw was lowered, the teeth would extend forward, facilitating the impalement of small prey. Conversely, when the teeth curved upward, they would prevent the captured prey from escaping. Paleontologists also discovered that the skull was capable of enduring the forces exerted when pulling on larger prey. In dinosaurs, the tail contained the key locomotor muscle, the caudofemoralis, which connects to the fourth trochanter on the femur and enables backward thigh movement. In 2011, some paleontologists suggested that the caudal ribs of Carnotaurus were angled to form a V shape, allowing for a larger caudofemoralis muscle than in other theropods, with estimates of 245 to 302 pounds per leg. This may have made Carnotaurus one of the fastest large theropods. While the caudofemoralis was well developed, the apaxial muscles above the caudal ribs were smaller, aiding in tail movement and stability. To maintain tail stability, the caudal ribs had forward-projecting processes that interlocked the vertebrae and pelvis, stiffening the tail. This design compromised the ability to make sharp turns, as the hip and tail needed to move together, unlike in other theropods. Paleontologists used a CT scan to analyze the endocranial cavity of Carnotaurus, which measured about 10.3 cubic inches. The large olfactory bulbs suggest a more advanced sense of smell compared to the smaller optic lobes, indicating a reliance on olfactory cues over vision, unlike modern birds. The olfactory tracts and bulbs curved downward and were horizontally aligned. Additionally, the large flocculus indicates that Carnotaurus and other South American abelisaurids likely made rapid head and body movements. However, their hearing capabilities may have been limited, as indicated by the short lagina of the inner ear, suggesting a hearing range below 3 kHz. Carnotaurus fossils have been found in the Argentinian province of the Chubut province. The fossil evidence of Carnotaurus includes bones and skin imprints. The name Carnotaurus originates from the Latin word carno, which translates to flesh, and taurus, meaning bull. When combined, these elements create the name meat-eating bull, which is associated with the distinctive horns located above the eyes of the Carnotaurus's skull. Carnotaurus exhibited uniquely short forelimbs compared to other large carnivorous dinosaurs, with the forearm measuring merely a quarter of the upper arm's length. Notably, the hand lacked carpals, allowing the metacarpals to connect directly to the forearm. The structure of the hand featured 4 primary digits, although it appears that only the central 2 possessed distinct finger bones. The 4th digit was represented by a singular, splint-like metacarpal, which might have functioned as an external spur. Additionally, the fingers were fused and immobile, potentially lacking claws. Hours prior to the arrival of the Carnotaurs at the beach, these prehistoric turtles were making their way to the shore. These turtles from various parts of the globe return to their birthplace here to lay their eggs. However, a significant challenge arises due to the insufficient availability of soft mud and sandy areas for all the new mothers to make nests. As a result, some eggs may not be deposited on the same beach where the turtles were born, but these turtle can't simply lay them somewhere else as to be sure of laying their eggs in the best place. The primary concern is that the mothers struggle to find suitable spots to lay their eggs, leading them to remain in the area in search of a location, even though none are available. Unfortunately, this situation will result in the searching turtles succumbing to starvation on the beach. The Carnotaurus pair are in luck, as there are still a few deceased turtles on the beach that the tide has not yet taken back. However, since the bodies have been exposed on the shore for several hours, many other animals have already taken advantage of the situation. This means the Carnotaurus must hurry to the beach to secure a turtle to enjoy before it is washed away or consumed by another hungry creature. There are numerous options available, but they opt for the one closest to the shore to ensure it remains secure and does not get washed away during their meal. This scavenging behavior illustrates that, despite the tragedy of beach overcrowding, there has been an advantage for the Carnotaurus.